Are you creative? Do you yearn to make things with your bare hands? Do you find the moist, squishy feeling of play between your fingers erotic? Does everyone tell you that you'll never be successful with your art degree? Sign up with the Crafters Guild and find comfort among people who also can't find a job. Join today!
Well, that sounds like fun. Wait, where have I heard about the Crafters Guild before? Hey, where'd you get that shield?
Crafters Guild.
Where'd you get that mask?
Crafters Guild.
Where'd you get those augments?
Your mother!
Oh yeah! That's the guild that makes all that awesome gear. I could certainly use some upgrades, and maybe even put my art degree to some good use. Excuse me, sir. I'd like to join your Crafters Guild.
You must prove your worth before you may enter. Get me the stuff on this list and maybe I'll let you in.
Oh, well, this doesn't seem so bad.
You'll cry soon enough.
Alright. So let's take a look at some of these items that we have to make to get into the Crafters Guild. We need to get a Grand Master's baking spoon, a Grand Master's brewer's cork, a Grand Master tailor's needle, a Grand Master smith's hammer, and a Grand Master jeweler's eyeglass. We also have to make Artisan Seals. These seals will be more expensive and difficult to make than anything else. First things first, let's make sure we have all of the proper AA skills maxed out before we begin crafting. In the General tab, we need to max out the brewing, baking, tailoring, blacksmithing, and jewel crafting AAs. This will greatly reduce the amount of failed attempts that we'll get when we're creating our items. Now, let's make a bunch of Artisan Seals so we can focus on the Grandmaster items. To do this, we need a jeweler's kit, velium bars, and lots of black sapphires, jacinths, diamonds, blue diamonds, and rubies. So I hope you've been saving up those gems from the chests in the Plane of Dragons. If not, there's some vendors around that will sell limited supplies of them, specifically Task and Tia in Abysmal Sea, and Kareem from Plane of Knowledge. Now, we need to make some Unfired Artisan Seals. This will require a small block of clay, a water flask, a vial of Purified Mana, and one mounted blue diamond, jacinth, and black sapphire. Let's focus on the difficult part first. The mounted gems require 2 velium bars from Talum and Thurgadon, and a gem of the respective item. Talum is easy to find. Take the Thurgadon A port from the Universal Teleporter. From the zone in, run straight until it dead ends. Take a right, and it's the first door on your left. Velium bars can be a bit pricey for a newer player, but at a minimum you'll need at least 100 bars to begin your Grandmaster attempts. Next to Talum is Meg Tuchter, who sells a jeweler's kit, which you'll need to make these mounted gems. Combine 2 velium bars and a gem in the jeweler's kit to make a mounted gem. With a success rate of around 33% for Grandmaster items, I would suggest having at least 20 of each mounted gem to make enough Artisan Seals. Once you have your mounted gems ready, we need to find an enchanter who can create some Purified Mana. To make this, we will need poison vials from Sirin Darkbog in Plane of Knowledge, and a bunch of rubies, at least 100 to start. Use your enchanter, or a trustworthy player's enchanter, to cast the spell Purify Mana or Mass Purify Mana if you have enough rubies. Mass Purify Mana will take 20 rubies and 4 vials to make 5 vials of Purified Mana. Now that we've got the hard stuff out of the way, all we need to do is get a small block of clay from Talus and some water flasks from Ramos, if you don't already have a ton of them in your bags. Combine the small block of clay, water flask, vial of Purified Mana, and a mounted blue diamond, jacinth, and black sapphire, and a pottery wheel to create an Unfired Artisan Seal. To create the Artisan Seal, we need a high-quality firing sheet from Dallin in Plane of Knowledge, and then combine the high-quality firing sheet with an Unfired Artisan Seal in a kiln to make the Artisan Seal. Make at least 20 Artisan Seals before moving to the Grandmaster items. Now that the hard part is out of the way, let's create some of these Grandmaster items. The Grandmaster Baker's Spoon requires a dairy spoon from Merlin Dark Anvil. Combine the spoon and an Artisan Seal in an oven to make the Grandmaster Baker's Spoon. The Grandmaster Smith's Hammer requires a smithy hammer from Kano. Combine the hammer and an Artisan Seal in a forge to make the Grandmaster Smith's Hammer. The Grandmaster Jeweler's Eyeglass requires a silver bar from Arduri Deep Facet and a glass shard from Elijah. Combine the glass shard, silver bar, and an Artisan Seal in a jeweler's kit to make the Grandmaster Jeweler's Eyeglass. The Grandmaster Tailor's Needle requires a needle mold from Tratlin Matric, a mixing bowl from Culkin Ironstone, some small pieces of ore from Talus, a water flask from Ramos, and a celestial essence. We will make our Celestial Essence by combining the Scent of Mar from Loran and Celestial Solvent from Darius in a mixing bowl. Then, we need to find a forge and combine 2 small pieces of ore and a water flask to make metal bits. Next, we need to combine the needle mold, metal bits, Celestial Essence, and water flask in a forge to make an embroidering needle. Finally, we combine the embroidering needle in an Artisan Seal to make the Grandmaster Tailor's Needle. The Grandmaster Brewer's Cork I saved for last because we have to leave Plane of Knowledge to complete it. In Grob, find Gratic and buy a corking device. Combine the corking device and an Artisan Seal in a brew barrel nearby to create the Grandmaster Brewer's Cork. Once you have all 5 Grandmaster items, head back to Nexus and turn in the items to MacGyver. This should flag you for the Crafters Guild. Hail MacGyver and click Enter to zone into the Crafters Guild. Now that you're an official member of the Crafters Guild, let's introduce you to some of the vendors inside. On the north wall is an imp named Crafter Merchant. The Crafter Merchant sells a lot of components that is used for things like Shield of the Ages, Augments, Mana Necklace, and Ultimate Weapon. The sticker price might shock you, but the items are well worth it. The Essence Trader is for the Ultimate Weapon quest. For each level of the Ultimate Weapon, you'll have to exchange 100 essences of the relevant tier for the item used to create your next level Ultimate Weapon. He also will exchange 10 million platinum for an essence of platinum also used in the Ultimate Weapon. The Experience Mask Dealer works a lot like the Ring of the Ages NPC. You are given a mask, and by using AA points, you can increase the level of this mask, but beware, it will take a lot of AA points to increase the level of each mask. The mask is considered a group buff. If you use your MGB along with this mask, you'll make a lot of newbies happy.